Figure out what's all of this. All righty. I'm back. I'm back. I was telling Rich, I was telling well, hello, this is Queen Muhammad of Pop Records, and I'm back. I talked to Rich and everything, and I was telling him that there was somebody on the line that was had a bunch of questions and a bunch of this and a bunch of I done left my phone. I don't even know where my phone is at. Oh, and he was like, yeah, like, this is actually happening. Yes, yes, yes. You know, I don't understand, what's going on. I would love for the people to come back. I apologize for having to leave. Rich Long. Um, he was like, why every time I call you that you're on live? And I said, I use it as my buffer of how long I'm going to stay on live. So I know that when you call, it'll be time for me to get off. But since it was somebody very loud in that chat and trying to confuse the situation, I know exactly what we're talking about. We know exactly what we're dealing with. I know that, if some people can't believe it. No, I don't believe that going into the situation that just his presence and who he is, and somebody say, oh, yeah, no, I don't believe that. But I believe some people do have jealous hearts. Some people do. So some people are haters. Some people want to see your downfall. So yeah, they may go out and do anything just to. I mean, that happens every day. So I don't know why that would be unbelievable. Um, and that's the whole point of me saying multiple times is that if people had their own lives and their own things that they were going on and things that they were doing, they wouldn't have time to focus on anybody else. And that's just a fact. So this is really happening. A trans person was really targeted. A hate crime has really been hid underneath the rug. Children in this neighborhood were really affected by this mess. The school was really locked down. Not for any. See, my whole thing is Jabari Handy, who was saying something that he couldn't believe. I understand that that's all well, good, and fine. What their remedies for that is way worse than somebody in the house safely not doing anything. So that's where it doesn't correlate, where now we know that you're specifically targeting somebody. You have completely forgot about the kids. You have completely. Who are you talking about? So putting people's names and numbers is okay. I mean, you seem very invested in it. You don't think you're not wrong for that? How is everyone bullying just one person? Not okay. I have not put up anybody's address. That was the detective that put that. Okay. It's in your description. That is an email for a public entity. Okay. My whole thing is the same public entity that's not doing anything to help Rich Long. I've already explained over and over again, if it wasn't for Rich Long's management team, which is more than me, please, and more than meets the eye. You know what I'm saying? So Rich Long's team has been trying to contact these people. Again, This is part of the investigation. That's not where a hate crime was. You're more worried. You're worried about the wrong thing. Why are we not worried about the person that was hurt? You want to know how they were screaming that night? I don't even have my phone. You heard it in the other live. So my whole thing is, and that was about 3 or 4 times, they're screaming just like that. So we're not going to worry about the bully who could have easily minded his business and not, when Rich came to the store, walked across the street to avoid that person. And they were catcalling them, Rich, 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 being a devil, devil, devil. Okay? So when Rich came out the store, mind you, at the end of the day, this is a black woman. So anyway, and Rich, even if he has the phenotype of a man, is about damn near 5'3". Okay? Tiny as that. Y'all see him. So this is a big grown man. Okay? He crosses the street to avoid this person on the way to the store. On the way out of the store, he like, look, I'm just gonna go to where I gotta go. I'm not gonna go out my way no more. I'm just gonna go. You know what I'm saying? God be with me. This fool now with somebody else puts their hands on Rich. He's fighting from that person who's right next to the store all the way up to there in front. I can hear the rustling outside. I can hear the door like this. Mashiga! Mashiga! I can hear that. So this is why I'm saying I'm not focused on some grown ass men running now and snitching to the cop that we worried about him and his safety. No, you can easily not touch people. You can easily you can easily mind your business. Okay? This is what I hear. Mashiach calling me. You hear how he's calling it out? That's exactly how. I run downstairs. They're gone. And obviously went to the police. A day or two later, somebody calls somebody a B. It's an armed gunman. Do you understand? So my whole point, I understand what you're saying. Now I can't. You're very, very, very all in the comments. It's in your okay. So my whole thing, I'm worried about the whole situation, not just one. Since you are bunching I'm not bunching anything together. It is one situation. They gave him 2 charges because, like I said, they came 2 days. The first day at the house, knocked at the door. They probably thought, I don't know, that Rich could use the castle doctrine for that. So they came the next day. They acted like they were so concerned. They came. I'm talking about the shooter guy came the next day when we were in the car. Okay, so it's all one incident. That's the day that the second day is when Rich got arrested. So they already had everything. They had the weapon, everything. This was out when we were running for our lives. When this guy came on the block with a gun and put in the school had to be shut down. So from that person, okay. So Rich got arrested because we were outside. Okay. When Rich started pressing, they let him out. You saw that. When Rich started pressing the issue outside of and not do whatever they need him to do to just keep, and he wanted answers. You see the email, the date, okay, that night, 8 o'clock that morning, they came with the U.S. Marshals and carted him right to the school. Because remember I said in this live, you saw me, and I don't know if you watched this channel, but when this first happened, I said, whoever did that was the devil himself, a person who was sending a shooter to a school. So I know they were answering me when they did that. I know, come on now, I'm not stupid, Jabari. I know that you don't understand, but you have to understand how the silly mind works. So when I said that irritated them, and whatever Rich was saying irritated them. So they said, fuck it. We're just going to charge him for the first thing of us coming to the house. And we're just going to confuse the whole situation, and that nigga can sit and rock. That's what happened, Jabari. It does happen. And whoever's involved is saying, when we go to do X, is saying no, don't do it. Don't do it. And then we don't hear. So again, We need a person that's going to do right in this situation. We're not getting anybody in the situation, whoever is that person that's saying that to heck with the hate crime, to heck with the kids, to heck with traumatizing them, to heck with them seeing, having to go to school and endure this multiple times. Imagine that you in class, trying to do your work. Lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. Imagine that multiple times. And they thought it befitting. They thought it befitting when they came. Like I said, they came with when they came with the marshals. It was the day after that email came. Okay, he was already out. You saw he was out. Okay, he saw he was out. I don't know what they were, but when he said this is what happened to me, they came with that morning. So they knew exactly what address it was. They knew exactly where Rich needed to be reported. They knew exactly who he needed to help and who he needed help with. And still, with all that information, thought it'd be fitting to bust in Rich's door after, like I said, they already had the weapon from when they arrested him and already out. So they, while he's out, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to see, scary up some stuff to see how they can piece and tape some stuff together because this nigga's asking too many questions. Okay, they're asking for warrants. They asking. I mean, we're not that wasn't even in play at the time. But we was already asking questions about the crossing guard and about this guy, making sure that this crime had been reported. Excuse me. First of all, if you are contacting a you said emails are confidential. When? Who says that? And you can't even say that agency. That agency should. I don't even. They're emailing somebody's personal email. Rich ain't never made no contract to be no personal. So my thing is, if there was something personal or something private, they should have addressed it that way beforehand. But even if it was, this is why it's called, because who cares at this point? They are bullying and corrupt. So my whole thing is, you are sitting up there worried about the wrong things. At the time, he doesn't care. His life is on the daggone line. He doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are trying to do some malicious shit. So whatever we have to do or say at this point in time, it will be understandable whether it was confidential or not. So, like I said, instead of trying to help Rich Long, which was what he was emailing, go look in the description box and you will see what he emailed, okay, and the treatment that he received, okay, and the officers who harassed him. That was another thing. But we're just to believe this is all coincidental. And okay. They hand him, when they come in here busting the door, that night they was concerned. Okay. About 8 o'clock that morning, they bust in with the battering ram just to get him, because they already had his, so this is a non-violent family, might just terrorize us some more to get him, and then walk him right all the way to that address, which is right across the street from the school. So my whole thing is, which is worse? Oh, so we don't want to believe they're heinous in either. Is it heinous or incompetent? Which one? What's the excuse? What's the excuse? Okay. Okay, let me write that down. Because some people are just in here to be bugaboos and they cannot believe that a city who would tie somebody's life up for months and years, i.e. Meek Mill, you know, and bust them over Papa Willie and all this other, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't believe that this happening. Yeah, they target our people time and time again. So I mean, I really question if you are black, Jabba Ray Handy, because I mean, it just seemed like you're an undercover agent of all these questions. I understand what you're saying, and I don't have a problem with answering every one of them. But let me see. But I don't know about no emails being confidential. Rich Long ain't never agreed to that. So he want his emails to be public. So like I said, this officer knew what was going on. Why? See, this is what the whole point is. What is all the pushback? You don't tell the whole story. It's very clear that you don't. You both have some screws loose. See, that's C, and I'm black and very proud of black man. Okay, that's good for you, and I'm very proud black woman. You know, so black man, I don't need you to back off. Okay, um, that's fine. I understand that, but that's can you clear it up? Can you clear it up? Thank you. Yeah, it happens. Star, yes, with no explanation. See, niggas gonna get their nigga wake up call one day. So we, if you haven't, that's good. You're very blessed. But some people have you haven't asked me any specific questions. You're just saying something about how are we supposed to get justice? This is what I'm trying to understand. They put their address out there when they ran to the cops after they put it, Rich, if they put hands on him. So why are we now? This is the upside down world, guys. Kyle's a hero, and we're upstanding shitty cuz. This is where we're at right now. Why? Why? He put himself. Why don't everybody just look in the goddamn mirror? Look in the mirror. Every single one of these people on. I'm not going to play this game with you people. I know that I know you want to blame somebody else. I know it's Rich Long, it's everybody else. But everybody in this situation needs to just turn when they say who's what, how did we get here? Go right to the first mirror that you can find. Okay? Every single one of you, starting with Karen, starting with the shit starter, starting with the landlord, starting, you know what I'm saying? Starting with the guy who put his hands on Rich. But it's easier to pile up and bully a transgender male. No, our people are not throwaway. No, our people are not throwaway. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Like I said, some people feel like their lives mean more to you than your life should mean to you. No, it's just gonna be mine or whatever. I'm gonna fight for mine. You know, it is what it is. Like I don't. This stuff not only happened to Rich, it happened to me. These people do not give a flying fuck. Okay? This stuff did not only just happen to Rich, it happened to me, it happened to my, and I explained every step of the way. Not so you would now, have sympathy about my story. That's not because that ain't even the half of who I am. When I specifically said my father did this, my mother did that, I specifically said that to let you guys know. First of all, I have contributed very honorably to this city. So I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to lie. Where I've been put in multiple positions where honor, okay, that means something. And it's something that we all have to live by. And it's something that don't go away. Yes. Exactly. That's what I feel like that is an agent. But see, I don't have a problem with dealing with that because like I said, no, I want the full truth. Everyone to admit their wrongs, including Rich. Not saying anyone else isn't wrong, but Rich played his part as well. I specifically said Rich Long is not an angel. No, by no stretch of the imagination. You can go to his channel. He has cussed out a lot of people. But guess what? None of those people, they took it on the chin and moved on. You know what I'm saying? That's not any excuse. I don't care. Okay, the rainbow, that's perfect. I couldn't do anything more. Look, the rainbow, look, this is what I did with the crayons that I had. And I don't know which way it's supposed to be. Can you make me one? Kay says, but you don't say. Now see how it is? Now he's attacking the sign. This is how much he's so caring about black people and he's so cared about us. Okay? Now he's worried about how the sign is not right. So we're not supposed to be thinking that these are the same shit starters that's been in this situation. That then the dog walking up the stairs was irritating. It's probably that nigga. Shit starter. And then his name that rhymes. That's fine. I said, can you thank you. But you didn't make that. Can you make me a sign? See, my whole thing is the address is right there in the description box. Make me a sign. You see, this is about, I don't know. You see, this, measure it out. I don't need nothing too big, nothing too small. Make it and mail it there. Can you do that? I told you the dog ate the rest of the crayons in this crayons box. I don't have any more. Okay, this is all I did with this box of crayons was make this sign. So if you have a problem, I don't have a problem with this. Like I said, as tattered as it's going to get, it's just going to be. Okay, I don't have a problem with the sign. You do. So you make it and send it below. Okay, send it to the address that's in the description box. Okay. You left out indigo. Ooh, see now y'all gotta go. We're gonna make. You gotta get some moderators around here. Yes, battle these people in the chat. It's like, no, is that what we're supposed to say, or say don't, or get rid of them? I don't know. I'm saying battle them, and I'll look the other way. It's like, no. Like I said, I know it's hard to believe. Rich Long is really in jail. Okay, hold on. Well, let me show you a comment because I don't want you to think I'm blocking you or nothing. You have left all the colors there, but whatever. I don't care. Look, I see again. The day I made this sign, you can please go to before you comment again about this sign. Go to Keeping People Real TV. on Instagram, and you would see that me and this son was as disheveled as we could possibly be, because this was a day that I found out the new people were moving in after this man had us going everywhere around. So I wasn't thinking about how I was looking. I was a mess. My eyes was bugged halfway out of my head. I was dressed crazy. I had the camera all down between my legs, looking crazy. This side, it was the last things I could possibly think about when I don't have any voice against these bullies and people who have railroaded over my life. So no, I wasn't thinking. I don't care. So that, I mean, if you want to continue with that, you will get blocked. So we're talking about a human life here. We're not talking about no daggone son. I wasn't thinking about that son. I was thinking about how fast I can get to outside to sit there and for 2 hours. And you will go see that. Go to Keeping People Real TV, and this is the thumbnail. Okay? And you will see, go to Keeping People Real TV on Instagram, and you will see me out there for 2 hours from sun up to sundown. Okay? That is not an act. That was just about the same amount. That was less time. That was actually, even all that time, that was actually less time than I spent on the phone with that lady, that lawyer who disappeared. And when I called the next day, said her answer machine was like, I'm going out of town. I'm gone for 2 weeks, and really did not. And after that, still didn't show up, and still had that same message on days after that she was supposed to show back up, and didn't show back up until a day or two, the weekend before the court date, the 6th, which was what was that, Monday. And then it's continued for a couple more months. She did nothing but waste our time. So anyway, and again, why should I still have not heard from anybody from that office that can answer why we have not heard from them. Also, why they have not let us know that this person was let out. Okay? Yeah, it's like y'all can have it. I don't care about that. That's neither here nor there. Like I said, uh I have no reason to lie. I've had multiple positions. I don't care what him and I go through. And like I said, again, that is none of anybody's business. If I cannot right now go up to you and your partner or whoever you're with and ask questions, then people have lives though. No one's life stops because they got a new case. Hmm? You stopped your life clearly, and for what? Can you elaborate, please? I mean, I don't know what you're saying. Is this about the rainbow still? I mean, okay, start with the first one. It says people have lives though. No one's life stop because you got a new case. Like you got a new case. Like I'm not a cop. What do you mean I got a new case? I'm on a new case? Like what are you talking about? This is the same person the person that you're on their fucking channel. What are you talking about? You're on their channel and saying I got a new case. You care about the children at school at your own in your own child so much that you let Rich stay in your home. What? Look, I don't know anything about that, but I feel like you are trying to cloudy up the situation. I don't know anything. The lawyer that went on vacation. What? Again, why wouldn't I feel safe with a decorated veteran? Even if that's the case. I'm not saying that is the case, but I feel completely, you know what I'm saying? Him and I have had complaints, and that has never been an issue. I mean, him and I have had issues between each other, and that has never been an issue. So yeah, I felt completely 100% safe with a decorated veteran. Yes, I did. Thank God for that with these people. But if that was the case, then yeah, how did he get charged with a gun charge? Again, this is what I'm saying. You're not listening. How I'm letting you know. This is where he was at. This is what he was doing when an armed gunman comes with saying who called who a B. Okay. So my whole thing is that doesn't make any sense. This is not threatening. This pow 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 while kids are walking to school is what we need to have been focused on. Okay, that the remedy. If you thought that that was the case, the remedy was not to terrorize because that. Come on. So to terrorize the case, I mean, to terrorize the kids multiple days in a row was the remedy of something you thought you may have thought somebody said that you don't know for sure, but you trying to, you know, it don't make any sense. If you thought that, then you just come in with whatever you need to do to come in with it. You know that would have looked crazy because you have nothing around it so to support to do that. This person is actually a DoorDash driver. This person was actually going to, you know what I'm saying, at the football game. You know what I'm saying? We haven't living our lives. So they don't have anything to support coming in there looking for just one lonely thing. So that's when the coons come into play. So they allowed you dummy coons to do all the dirty work is what you're not seeing and what you're continuing to try because you're brainwashed. You rather do all things than admit you were used. What? See, this is what I mean. You be all over the place. Clearly, I'm talking about the cops charging him with a gun charge, not the shooter. That's what I'm telling you. No, I'm not confused. You asked me the situation that they're charging him for. Yes, that's why, because he stood his ground. What the fuck you mean? Yes, but my whole thing is the remedy for some DoorDash driver living a life and you see the remedy for that for whatever reason was to now actually cause terror in all of our lives and affect everybody. Come on now, that's the remedy. And I've been saying this day one, and that's why. And then like I said, they came the next day because somebody said, oh, we probably can't use this because they came to the house. No, I didn't ask that. That's not what I was asking. Ask specifically because you asking about what the day, and I'm telling you what happened. That's the day that's the day that they're charging him for. Do you understand? Like I don't understand what you're not understanding. That's why we know that doesn't make any sense, and that's why we're here. We're telling you that's what they thought was okay to come up here with the freaking whatever and charged him for that day that he came to the house. They didn't have it the first day. They wasn't going to charge him with that. No, you can talk. What are you talking about? Okay, here we go. All right. Long enough to answer and keep moving onto the things before I even respond. Whatever. I mean, like I said, um, I'm just gonna talk. Don't have time. Um, like I said, it sounds crazy. It sounds silly because it is. That's what they're. So they probably that night or whatever. I don't know. I'm just speculating if I had a clear mind and if it was me. I would be thinking, this is something they may can get out of. We really want to stick it to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Karen's complained, so we got to go full force now. So what can we, we're gonna come again the next day. We're gonna get up early in the morning to hell with what he has going on. I know he's not going to the drug to drop to pick up the drop. You know what I'm saying? He's going to actual uh a drug testing center so he can finish getting his job. He's been trying to do it the day before they came with the government. But anyway, the heck with what he got going on in his life and his family. Let's focus on you know, Karen's upset. So Karen, who was never in any danger. Okay. All right. So day came the next day, and gunman came to the block again, and we feel like he was tipped off, and they came right to the car. Okay. And I don't know what you're talking about. You can be a veteran. My whole thing is that's something that I don't want to answer. Like you allowing him to have it. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. You're out of here. Nope. No, 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 no. That doesn't make any sense. Mm-mm. When comments don't make any sense, I'm just going to remove them and put you in a. Can we put a timeout? Yeah, we're gonna put him in timeout to mute him a little bit because it's not making any sense. He's not asking any specific questions. I'm letting you know. Well, he must have left. I don't know. Anyway, I'm letting you know that if you're going to be speculative of what somebody has in their home, then we need to be able to go in everybody's home. Okay? That because now if that's what it is, but if when somebody's and you people, okay, terrorize the neighborhood to no end, and then trying to manipulate to make that to be Rich Long story and throw him underneath the bus, and then you got a whole bunch of other excuses. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There is no excuse. Karen don't mean more to me than I do. Okay? That's what I don't and a lot of people and this black woman, I know that you think that you don't understand, that you don't see that, but mean a lot to a lot of people. I know you coons don't understand that because you have thrown your people away. And instead of looking in the mirror, instead of looking in the mirror, you're trying to find every which way. You're trying to find every which way. Like I said, I didn't know what was going on. I told you that. Okay? I really didn't see anything as far as that's concerned, to be honest, because Rich went to the door. But what I do know is my teenage son did answer the door. Come on now. For what? A whole bunch of mess? That's all befitting. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving you my history. I'm giving you my child's, excuse me, history. I'm giving you to let you know that we are non-criminal people. Okay? I don't care. I truly, truly, truly don't care what somebody has in their home to protect themselves. I'm not a cop and I'm not a lawmaker, but I'm a logical person. Okay? So as long as you're not doing what you people did, that is the wrong acts. That's what people don't understand. Whose door did no, come on now. That's okay. That's okay. Traumatizing it after 2 days of coming with an armed gunman on this block during school hours to put to the kids to see. It's okay to now bust in here and take them right towards the school. That's not supposed to be a heinous. They didn't want the visual of him hovering over me because that was the last thing the kids saw. They did everything in their power, them devils, to see him carted away in chains and humiliate him to no end. And it still has not worked. That is the truth of the matter. And somebody just coming in to manipulate and to just monopolize the chat with a whole bunch of stuff that is irrelevant is more evil acts. Okay? Like I said, these people are grasping at straws. They'll do anything in their power to not say the truth and to not say what is obvious is that Rich is a hero. That is 100% obvious. If he was doing all that, I don't care who says what. If you're not angry of people of a Karen, if you're not more angry at that, and you're angry at some a man that's minding his own business, and you're not angry that a Karen called the police on someone that was in a non-aggressive position with them. So no. I'm going to stay. I know that this place is not like any other place. Nowhere. Everybody else is on code. You people are off the Richter scales of off code. Okay? This is supposed to be somebody black who is saying this. This sounds like I'm not going to be more worried that of somebody minding their business because that seems like to be every case that y'all have. Remember the discrepancies? The 13 people down? This is what I'm saying. So it seems like that, oh, I'm suspicious. Wasn't Tariq Nasheed just talking about, yeah, a car dealership hurts or something? Yeah. Setting up people that come to get the thing. I suspect. Yeah, my thing is black people should be a protected class. Seriously, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And now we have sanctions from other countries because of the nonsense that's going on here. But y'all still want to continue to blame the victims. Okay? Ugh, everybody sees but these people. That's why I said they going kicking and screaming. Everybody that has an eye to see can see it, but these people cannot. They cannot figure it out why everybody's looking at them crazy. Not Rich. Everybody's looking at them crazy. That doesn't make any sense. I guarantee you'll drive yourself crazy trying to prove me crazy. I guarantee you. Okay? You'll drive yourself crazy trying to prove me crazy, okay? Look into the mirror. Look into the mirror, because that is exactly where the problem lies. Okay? Karen could have, if cared about the kids and minded her business. I called to report. So it's not like I haven't. And guess what? That lady who answered that phone at the school district, okay, I'm not going to give her name, but she definitely gave me a full report that Karen is a gossip hound around that damn office as well. Okay? When I said that this is chatty Patty telling my business all over town and then called the cops on us, that lady started laughing. She said, yeah, we know her. So yeah, they know I called to make a report and they said she resigned, but trust me, the people were happy about it if that was the case. And if you hadn't resigned, I'm telling you, no, they done flipped on you. They don't give a they happy whatever happened to you because you was a chatty Patty around that office as well, telling everybody business around that office as well. I got a full report from your coworkers that was happy to see you go if that was the case. Okay? I don't know. I didn't follow up past then because I'm not trying to be, these people are attacking us. Okay? But I'm just letting you know, okay? If it was the case that that was true, they were happy about it. They gave a full report on you. They said you have done this multiple times. You are a problem. Yes. But anyway, so even those eyes are on this. There's a lot of eyes on this. I don't care what the heck is going on after the fact. Are we going to start with the initial injustice? Maybe, okay, not the first one, maybe the second one. The third one, the fourth. When are you going to jump in and stop worrying about Rich Long and worry about these people who have harassed him with homophobic and transphobic attacks on his life multiple times? Okay? I don't care what your prejudices is telling you. You are in a lonely bubble. Please open your eyes and see that. Open your eyes. You people are not looking favorable. You're looking very deplorable right now. But we're supposed to believe that it wasn't a game. Like I said, he comes in and I'm eating today. More reason bar. Minding his business. Come back from the store. This guy puts his hands on him. He's yelling my name. That's nobody gives a fuck. Because Rich Long. Anyway. And puts his hands on him. He takes his goods, which is a soda and a water. And it's just so fucked up because I remember when he left out. I never knew our lives would be tucking topsy-turvy just sending him to the fucking store. Okay? He tried to avoid this guy. This guy is rich. First of all, even if he first of all, it come on now. Rich crossed the street because he didn't want to deal with this guy, And then when he come back out, he just like, look, I'm just gonna walk the hell. I want to walk. And he puts his hands on him. Okay? Rich is yelling. So that's anonymous. So my whole thing is that's anonymous with somebody needing help. Okay, that's the only way I was alerted that anything was even going on. I just heard all this rustling. Mind you, this is at nighttime. So it's not really a lot going on. It's very quiet, so you can hear everything. And you heard all this rustling. So it's no way Rich was the aggressor if they ended up right in its door. There's a camera right there. They won't show it. These people are conspiring together, and they're gonna have to atone for that. There's a camera right at this door. And we know that they were fighting all at this door. But my whole thing is that's the heart of a man. So they gonna have to atone for that. I don't care if you don't like somebody or not. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Like I said, him and I can go through however many times we go through things. Like I said, it's as much love as it is passion, honey. So don't get in the way of that. My whole thing is, like I said, I don't care what a person go through. If they're wronged, I can call it out. I can call it out because that's just the right thing to do. Not just say, oh, I don't like them, so I'm going to bully them. No, that's not how. And then you wonder why everything is falling apart. And then you still going, kicking and screaming, trying to figure out how to screw over Rich Long. See how a warped mind is warped? No, I do not. That's why I'm so happy. If I did not come to you guys, like I said, this person is so concerned before he got to about the kids, he worried about the sign colors. Okay, so that's why I blocked him out and put him on timeout because that's where he needed to be with the children in timeout. You know what I'm saying? No, if that's what you care about, that's what you lead it with. I was leading with that from the get-go. This person came in talking about the rainbow was not the right way, and so that's what you're more concerned about. So now don't try to oh, well, what about the kids? No, 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 no. Now you're all over the place. This person saying I'm all over the place, and they are all over the place, which is very it's not worth my time. But anyway, Rich, if he was wrong, I would not be here. I would not be here. So it's not an emotional thing. I'm not in any type of emotional state like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If it was emotion or I didn't like him, I could have let this nigga out the ruins. And that's probably what they probably thought, that it was a situation that that would be okay with. Because not only did they violate him, but like I said, my child was here. Like these people are acting like Neanderthals and just trying to that does not equal out. And the cops know that don't equal out. See, my thing is, it's only the coons that are going to be the last man standing. It's because they cannot. They swear I'm so cool, I'm so hip, I'm with the hip crowd, I'm with the cops. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand that they are being used. They are expendable, and they're the dunce. They that motherfucker. And everybody else is looking eye to eye, and they looking like silly because they don't even know that they don't even know. That's what the problem is. Okay. So they gonna be. I got to prove them because I'm the real man. So I got the. Okay, so yeah, you gotta watch white supremacy with one eye, but watch the coons with both eyes and third eye and eyes wide shut. Okay. I would actually say watch the coons more than you watch the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Just watch the coons. Coons are dangerous. Okay? Very dangerous, as you see. Okay, as you see. Okay? Because they don't have a clear thought. And it's more of an ego thing than it ever is about the whole as a people. It's more about I want to be, a seat at the table or some bull crap that they done put in their minds. Anybody, okay, I understand if you nobody said that. I always said that. I never said that Rich was an angel. I never said that he Is he a hero in this situation? Yes. But y'all made him that way. He wasn't a hero before this situation. He was a hero because of this situation. Okay? Okay. But is he a saint? No. Is no, not no stretch of the imagination. But has he been railroaded in this situation? Yes, 100%. He is 100% innocent, and he would 100% get no justice, and that's the truth. He would 100% get no justice. Okay, he would 100% get no justice in this case if it wasn't for everything being exposed. He would 100% get no justice in this case. You talking about putting somebody's address? This guy put his own address at risk when he went to the cops after he put his hands on Rich. How is that synonymous? Two people, okay, on one small person. But he don't feel like he has to atone for that. But he calls himself a part of the Muslim Brotherhood. That's why I said, no, he's not no caliber of no Rizza Islam. First of all, Rizza Islam wouldn't even be in no penny any nigga shit like that anyway. You think he got time to catcall niggas across the street, going to the store and living their lives? That is low level shit. So that's why I say we're not going to sit there and raise these low level shit as situations and people on high. No. When somebody was living their life and was attacked by this person, that is a fact. So whether it was somebody that you didn't like or did not like, it don't matter. That's what you don't understand. And then on top of that, to add more, they went to the police and then got all this in Rich Long's life. So they don't feel like, because whatever Rich Long said to them that they didn't like, they feel like that's justification. Because we've already shown you it's people that Rich has cussed all the way out. I'll Trap Boy Freddy. If you ever get on a live or watch this, I let him know that you was in the last live, and he was like, "Oh my God, that's my enemy." I said, "That's the power of being real." You know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, MHB may show the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they know how. But that's just how we are. You know, they don't know that. They just see a black face. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, Rich's remedy was to not go into those people's store anymore. That should have been enough. From that point on, those people were out and about doing this at the doorway, being antagonizing, leaning in the car. That can be all ignored, right? Because it's Rich Long that may have something that may be something. No. This is why I'm saying stop trying to confuse the situation. If it was both people being wronged, then both people need to be locked up. If it was both people playing games, then it was both people. You can't just say one, y'all playing games and we know we was playing games and you got locked up. No. And you know, we mad because you exposing our games. No, if y'all were playing games, why would you think the games ended? You just see what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, I'm not saying that y'all were in a game, but my whole thing is if y'all were playing games, and that's what you're saying, we should just take it, on the chin, because Rich, who was minding his business and in his own way, and in his own home, in his own minding his business, not thinking, because that was not his intent. You guys woke up with malice on your brains. Rich Long woke up and went to the daggone drug testing place, so that way he can get a job. So who makes more sense here? His intent when he got up was to go better himself, to put food on the table. Your intent when you got up was to run through the neighborhood like a vigilante, shooting a gun at a school where kids are walking by. So who? But Rich Long is the problem, right? Come on now, it's all about intent. And he showed his intent because he was already out. And he went, so they know he was there. They know that he was at the daggone drug testing place. This is all a game and all a setup. So from doing that to be ambushed with another time with the same guy exhausting my running for our lives, shut down, lock down the school again by your people. Mind you, our intent, Richard Long's intent and what we did was to go to the drug testing place and that's what he did to get the job. That we have emails that he was starting on Monday. But we're trying to believe, and we're going to go with a narrative to make him some type of what? You don't have anything around that. You have the thugs are out on the street. The thugs are out. I don't care if this person, like I said, they did not like, or he said something, he hurt their feelings or whatever, or they didn't like the fact that he was transgender. They don't like the fact that he's black, whatever the excuse is. That's no excuse to put your hands on someone. And that when they are the victim of the crime is not the time for now all of you people who didn't like him to now swarm in to now do all this craziness. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Because if I felt the same way, because there's no person that was any more, none of you people lives was in danger, neither were mine. That's how I can be with somebody, because I trust our US, I trusted him. Okay? I know his mind. It don't matter what we went through. Couples go through shit all the time. We see it all up and down the timeline. The baby and his woman, the Faith and Stevie J. So are we supposed to now interject ourselves in and go and interject ourselves into their situation? No, that would be crazy. Okay, hell no, you don't get yourself. Everybody knows that. Shit, didn't it? What was it? Cashed out. She said her sister, whatever, and she went over there to fight the boyfriend, and the sister was testified and cashed out. I think she got some time. So that's how people should not. It don't matter. Sometimes when it comes to that type of situation, it's best to mind your motherfucking business. Okay, because you don't know what's going on. You don't know private conversations. You don't know how the things that maybe you're going through as a couple was a result of the stress that Mr. Kotowich put on our lives since August and had us, as you know, actively going. We can have every realtor's name that we actively met with. So even between, I know that all you saw was, what you thought and what you're in your mind, but in reality, and Mr. Kotowich knows this, we were actually going all over town, okay? Taking more time away from work. Looking for properties. So yes, when I see new people moving in here, I'm infuriated, and that's when I made this sign. Sorry about the colors, and they're not in the right order. Who cares? That's why I made this sign, and I sat outside, and you can see that Keeping People Real TV on Instagram in a friendly protest. Because this ain't right. This ain't right. And what they do after that, they leave Texas. These people are crazy as hell. And if I would not be doing this, please know it in your heart of hearts. Rich Long, a human being, would not get any justice. Like I said, when a crime happens, y'all know it. And y'all have to live with hiding it. You know exactly what's on your cameras. Whoever told you to hide it away, to hell with them. You people are insane. You people are all buck broken, all races, buck broken as hell. The brightest light that was on this damn block was Rich Long. And that's facts. That's facts. And y'all every fucking day. So yeah, that does seep into our relationship. We have to go outside and see Jello cups on your car, beer bottles on your car. Come on now. You're constantly harassed for being transgender. You're constantly being called names. I'm not even going to repeat it. That's why I'm just like, I'm not even going to repeat it because, like I said, you're constantly being called names. And just because you're different, they think it's okay to lock you away? These people are insane. These people are insane. These people are insane. So I don't care what somebody that was minding their business, because my thing is, if we're going to go to that route, then we need to go to everybody. I need to know everybody who says that they had a suspicion of something. I need to be able to go through their motherfucking house with a fine tooth motherfucking comb, because I'm suspicious and I have good, very well reason to be. And like I said, I don't understand why you feel like they must think that we all share the same mind and brain, and that we're supposed to put these people above us. We are not supposed to tell our story. We're not supposed to look for justice and look for answers. We're just supposed to lead. Come on now. That's what it was all about. Trans lives matter from day one. When I gave that landlord Rich's ID, when I let him know that he was going to be coming back and forth, like I said, he was a guest. Even though we are in a relationship and I call him my partner, my lifelong partner, that is a title that we have with each other and that we wanted to be respected. But in all actuality, Rich, he's my partner, and he was a guest here, and he was assaulted at this property, and this landlord did nothing about it to this day. He has not. I've implored to contact his lawyer. I've sent certified letters. We have his team has hired a private investigator. We have went all above and beyond. And if it wasn't for what I'm doing right now, Rich Long would get no justice. These people have already been manipulated. These people have already been told what the orders are, and they're sticking to the script. So I don't stick to a script. I only know truth. I only know that's what the great thing about God's people is. We don't stick to no script. We just know right and wrong. And when something ain't right, we got to do something. We don't have a problem with being very vocal about it. Okay, it doesn't matter what him and I went through. I will be yelling, yelling, yelling forever, and his team will be also yelling forever. Free Rich Long, justice for Rich Long. Rich Long is an American hero. Yes, he is. In this situation, yes, and you guys made him that way. You guys made him that way. He proved himself. He proved himself. Your guy shot a gun in a school zone. And what you were prodding somebody else to do, you did. You guys actually did. So y'all gonna have to deal with that. And like I said, I've been saying this day one. But guess what? So to spite me, they take Rich right to the school, right during school hours. I would hate for that to be a part of my everyday. And then you wonder why it's normalized. Them kids didn't have to go through that. If you're always, because, like I said, I was there, there's always suspicion that somebody had a pen and I thought it was a gun. Okay, let's go through everybody's foul then, house then. I think I see something right now, somebody across the street. Hello? I see something. We need to see, is it the same response? Is it the same response as what Rich Long got? Will it be the same response? I actually do see something. You cannot deny and say I didn't see something. So it's not a false release report, whether you find something or not. Okay? I honestly, Philly, do see something. So can go bust up in there. You can't even arrest the person who initially put his hands on Rich. So I don't have any. We were the target. This place is very transphobic. It is being exposed. You, like I said, you people are looking like complete idiots on the world stage. That is not our fault. That is your fault. Please look into the mirror. You did not have to call the cops on Rich. You did not. You did not have to go to the police after you put your hands on him. Okay? You did not. Only thing he wanted was his goods back. That could have talked out. You upped the ante. When your grown ass man self ran into the police station, you upped the ante of a shit started shit that you caused. But we supposed to believe that Rich Long is the problem? No, look in the goddamn mirror. Like I said, how you can run to the police, get something, and so and not show up to court. My whole thing is, let's fight it out in court then. What is the excuse for that? How make it make sense? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You people are playing games. I would love to. Let me take him out of time out. Maybe still. Well, maybe he left. Jabari Handy had a lot to say. And I don't mind asking questions, but when somebody's trolling, okay, nobody got time for that. Okay, nobody has time for that. You are not allowed to do anything that comes to your mind because you're suspicious of something. Okay? Okay, we still have to live through your actions. Okay? Not live through Rich Long, who was actually helping people and saving people when your vigilante was shooting during the school zone and it's not been reported. Okay? That's okay because we think you may be doing something. No. No, 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 no. If that's what they were doing, they would do that eventually, right? They will be a criminal eventually. You don't have to manipulate things. And we know it's manipulated because none of these people are locked up, only Rich Long. So these people running around, ratting on everybody in the goddamn neighborhood, acting out, making taking us back hundreds of years, decades definitely, by our face being the phenotype of shooters all over the neighborhood. But we supposed to believe all this, everything else is authentic. They just, so no, come on now. It's too much shit going on to keep turning a blind eye and trying to make the victim seems crazy. No, it's upside down world. Snitches reign, and we all in danger. Okay, with that paradigm. Okay, we're all in danger with that paradigm. Only because, like I said, not actual crime. No, I'll report a crime in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. That's a difference. Okay? If you're out and some authentic shit happened to you, that's different. Okay? No, but when you're at home and you're manipulating shit and you're gaslighting people and you're fucking putting your hands on people and using the law as your bullying system, that is where it is. You have lost your way. That is not what we need them for. There are authentic things happening. So you don't think that every second that they have to deal with a Karen, got to deal with a freaking somebody that's just, you know what I'm saying, got to deal with a Kevin and a Ken and somebody playing games. Those are seconds away from somebody actually getting some real help. There's manpower away from somebody getting some real help. And like I said, if I said something, where is that same rush? Where's that same rush? I don't see it. I know, let me tell you something. I honestly hate the fact that these people think I'm crazy. Because I don't think highly of these people. So it just annoys me that these people would actually try to actually talk down to me when they have not done anything comparably to the fucking great feats that even Rich and I have done in our lives. These people need to back the fuck up. Seriously. So yeah, I don't mind being called names or crazy or whatever. But when I don't value the people on the other side, it's annoying even more. Okay? It's annoying, it's patronizing, it's silly, it's sad. It's sad that we have to go through all of this to get justice. This is sad. And then you wonder why countries are backing the fuck up out of here. Away from you people. You people are sick. You people are sick in the brain. Sick in the brain. Sick in the fucking brain. You people are sick in the fucking brain. Like I said, why? But we don't know what's going on. We're supposed to pretend like we're this and we're that when people are looking at us like clowns. They're looking at us all over the world like clowns. Y'all don't understand that you guys are on the main stage and you can say whatever the heck you want to say about this person, that person. The ends don't justify the means. Just because you have the power to does not mean that you should. Rich Long showed more restraint than any of you people. And he was put in a situation where he thought it was authentic and showed great restraint. So it's no way in the world. And anybody else that's not real does not understand. Anybody that's real understands 100% right off the bat. You people, that was not, no, this is somebody, you know what I'm saying, attacking someone at their home because you think they doing something or you think they got something or you think, come on now, that is entrapment. Okay, that is entrapment. That is an unauthentic situation, especially if that guy's out on bail. How, Sway, when they haven't been showing up to court? So why are you holding up Rich Long's life? For what? What are we doing? Playing games? What are we doing? Playing games? Like, and this shit is crazy. When is somebody going to take this seriously? These are people's lives that are affected. These people are brainwashed, and these people, I'm telling you, it's a couple Asian people that look at me like, thank you for saving us. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I said. When they sent Rich Long, I'm telling you, know the mind of a slave, learn the mind of a slave catcher, learn the mind of a slave master. That's what the treatment she talks about in buck breaking. Okay, that's the whole point. So I know exactly what they're trying to do. Rich Long was the bright light, whatever, full of energy. They to take him to do the walk of shame right in front of the school was to buck break him. Okay? Everything that they have done was to buck break him. Okay? So the black people who really know what's going on know why I'm still here and know why I'm still vocal and know why I'm not going anywhere. Know why I'm going to stand fast on this and be forward in a mission that you guys have put me on. I don't care what him and I went through, and I really don't care what anybody go through. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If you're going to be suspicious, I suspect a lot of things from a lot of people. I have good reason to suspect it either, so this is not a false claim. Where can someone come help me? I cannot stand it. Irritates me to no end that these people are trying to play us crazy. It irritates me. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? That's the remedy. That's the remedy, other than take this seriously. Imagine living in a world like that. As I said, privilege must be nice. It must be nice. Now I can see why you're hanging on to it with the tooth and nail. That's fine. But it's a lot of people on the side as well. And we are for everybody, not just for one. That's why I loved when all those kids got together and they protested against racism. Okay? That's what they protest against. Okay? So, like I said, gun down, a gun, don't kill people. People kill people. Okay? So, something that's dormant is not going to hurt you. Vigilantes running the street, shooting weapons could have killed anybody. But we're supposed to worry about somebody else that's dormant and minding their own business because we think they may got something going on. No, anybody can say anything, but we see that these people are of low character. Low character. They're going along with their story, and guess what? The more they do, the worse things are. Anyway. Like I said, it is very hurtful that these black people around here are so brainwashed. I didn't want to fight this fight, but somebody wants me to fight this fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I'm just walking by faith. I honestly don't want to fight this fight. Y'all know, y'all know I'm not playing. I'm only here, because it was wrong. And to see somebody just get railroaded. And then on top of that, these people not even have enough respect or courtesy or anything to just do that to my home and my family. And these black men have the nerve to now try to still make it hard for me. The woman just rocking her dogs. I'm just walking my dog, still trying to keep my head up. And now the dogs are walking too loud. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what the hell I've been through. And I'm still holding my head up. These people are doing everything to hurt my life and hurt my family. So no, I don't respect anybody uh, in their bullying system that has negative words for my family. I hate to cry, guys. But I don't care about any negative words for my family. This wasn't right. This was a freaking year of terror in this fucking place. It ain't because of no damn Rich Long. These people are still trying to figure out ways to hurt my, I'm a black woman. I did nothing to nobody. I'm not a criminal. I let you guys know my background. And they'll still come in these comments and try to find a way to victimize Rich and I even more. We have not come to anybody's home. Rich did everything. Like I said, is he a saint? No, by no stretch of the imagination. And I'm not trying to say that. Am I a saint? No, by no stretch of the imagination. Is anybody a saint? No. But was he 100% wronged in this situation? And is he 100% innocent in this situation? Yes. Yep. I wouldn't be here. Trust and believe I wouldn't be here. I would not be here if that was the case. I was sitting right in that freaking car. You don't know the feeling that I had. Have you ever had a white woman call the cops on you? Have you? It ain't nothing but pure hate. You're still sitting in the car with your windows rolled up. Have you ever had that happen to you? Then from that point on, your life become topsy-turvy? So no, we're not going to now. See, my thing is, if you're saying, okay, well, I don't like you, so I'm doing an act, and now you wasn't doing nothing, you wasn't innocent, then if you're saying like that, then you're saying that this was a game. So my thing is, if that's what you're saying, then nobody was ever fearful for their lives. The only fearful that it was us. If you're saying, well, he wasn't innocent, and this, so you're okay. When are you going to get off that tip? Because my whole thing is, if that was the case, what did you think was going to happen after that? Yeah, I truly believe that, yes, these people conspired. Yes, very much so. And like I said, the person who gave it away was the landlord, who said that he has all this evidence and statements and witnesses, and that means that let me know that's a direct thing to let me know that he has been corresponding with other people that he's not corresponded with me with, because when he corresponded with me, he came the exact next day. This is all about a fire that nobody's seen. He came the next day, checked out the entire apartment, and saw it was intact. Okay. Why is he texting me months later for me to stop lying about starting a fire? What is he talking about? And that he has reports? That's insane. After he had already been here months before. To harass me 6 times verbally and through text. And then we have to go to the same. They know exactly what they're doing. And we're playing, not saying playing, but we're not falling in for it. All the mammying, they've done this thing 1,000 times. They've done this 1,000 times. And like I said, we need to investigate the people who have lived in this apartment. Okay? How many times have they done this scheme and scam where they have sold this man's furniture or sold whoever? I don't know. I have no idea. Now I'm questioning everything because it just seems like a just silliness from day one. I don't trust this neighbor. No, I do not. Like I said, he's the guy who walked up to Rich. Okay? Well, maybe he was concerned. But then when things go left, are we going to go back and get him because he was concerned and he walked up to Rich? No, Rich is the problem. No. Like I said, that don't even make any sense. Things turned into a 20-minute back and forth. But that person will quick to say, he's crazy, instead of saying, I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's crazy. No, nigga, you're stupid. You're a fool for walking up to somebody you don't know and saying anything about their personal life. Okay? That's foolishness. Okay? So, but they'll sit up there and say, oh, no. Like I said, every time it's said, I keep going more and more to uncover this because I don't like people playing, you know, especially when my thing is, if these people were clinical doctors or, you know what I'm saying, or like I said, they really tortured him in there. Not only did they send him to the school guard, they actually sent him towards the school. They delivered him to that officer that he complained about in that description box. You see the officer's name captioned? Yes. So when they came in here, bust up with the you know whoever for charging him with when that guy came to the house. That's what they charged him with when that guy came to the house. Because the only thing they had on them 2 situations that they orchestrated. Okay, so the first one when he out in the car, he was arrested for that and let out. Like I said, he was away in the house, not doing anything. Okay, as conspicuous as possibly be, purposefully, because like I said, that's what they probably thought, that he was going to go out and there was going to be a whole bunch of chaos. Purposely stayed in the house and out the way. Okay, they kept prodding him to do whatever they wanted him to do, but they're not doing what he wants them to do, is prosecute the guy at 623 Dickinson Street. So he's upset at that point in time. But again, they took him being upset and internalized it with their feelings, and then came the next day. Okay, they emailed at night, then came the next day at 8 o'clock, act like they were so concerned, said the exact address. See how they're more worried about how they can backtrack out of their lies. They're more worried about what actually happened. Okay? So, excuse me. So I guess he was not being quiet enough. They already let him out. I guess he's not being quiet enough. So they charged him for the that day before where the gunman came to the house and knocked on the door and said, who called who a bit. And they charged him for that, which they didn't charge him for the first time. Come on now. But they knew about that because, come on, they knew about that already. So it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. You knew about that already because he told you in that video up top on the thing that they came and got, from yesterday. So yes, he said, and you heard me say it's the same person. So why would he have two separate court dates and two separate cases and two? That's why I said it's just a bunch of games. It's all the same thing. We're saying it right in the video in the description box. Okay? You can see the black male officer, the tall guy, who I know how he looked. I know how he looked. I saw the defeated in his eyes. He said, "This is some white supremacy." This in my mind. Because he ran up and he said, "This is the victim." Watch the black guy. Go watch the video that's in the thumbnail. I mean, in the highlight, the video that he originally got arrested. You can see the black guy running up, and I know exactly he was like trying to, and then he started looking confused. Then he got it, and then we have never heard from him again. Okay, 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 okay. That black guy actually escorted us. Okay, escorted us the day before. That's how he knows exactly that Rich is the victim. We had a police escort. That black guy who ran up and said, "This is the victim." Okay. They wanted to get him that day, but I guess they could use canceled document. I have no idea why. They're charging him for two separate cases, trying to confuse and manipulate things. He got two separate cases, two separate court dates, two separate this, but these people ain't showing up and they're out on the street. It's all confusion. And in a year or two, year later, nobody would understand because these other people who are inside this story are not even involved, are not even on paperwork. They are trying to railroad Rich Long and Jabberee Handy instead of worrying about what Rich was doing, which was absolutely nothing, but minding his business. Okay, with a neighborhood dead set on buck breaking him, black people included. Okay, that is the reality of the situation. These coons can look at it any other way. That's why I said, that's why he came up to me after he knew Rich. Come on now. I'm not even going to go into how heinous that was. But we all know, and he knows as well. That's why that man is walking behind me, grown ass man that put his hands on Rich. You people are insane. You bullied Rich because he was transgender. You bully Rich because he was different, and you bully Rich because he had a bright light. Okay? You people are jealous. You people are mean. You people are horrible bullies. And you could not stand somebody standing up to your bullying. And that is the reality. That's the reality. How we got here is look in the damn mirror. Karen did not have to interject ourselves into our lives. And when we call, like I said, I did call to her co-worker, which we have her name, gave a full report on how Karen is around that office. As soon as I said what the offense was, okay, and I said I would like to make a complaint, let me know. Karen has always been a handful and a problem. Okay? So I'm pretty sure if you want to push the issue, okay, but we may have with investigative people who can attest to that and maybe have written on that as well. As I said, keep pushing the issue that we're crazy, because I have to get out that box, because I can't let you think anything negative of me, because I don't think anything highly of you. Okay? So I gotta push out this box to let you know that you're going to stay the hell away from me and my fucking family with your bullshit. Okay? Any issues that we had to go through, we needed to go through, and we need to go through together. We already agreed to everything this guy had said from August. Why was it necessary to fucking continue to harass us? Why? We already were going along with everything, not pushing back on anything. So you guys got into your own way. We said yes. We let him know. We actively showed him that we were looking for properties all over town. We actively called the people that he recommended actively. Okay? We did our part. We actively went all over town. We actively called. We actively text through. So all of that is provable. Okay? Yes, I do believe that. I don't know if it, but I need to know what circle that landlord is in with this videotape that he says he has. He says he has a videotape of a fire. So my whole thing is, can we need to see that? See, people just make blanket statements, and then when you start asking questions, is a question off. No, you said you had you. These people are saying this, that he has videotape. So yeah, it sounds like a circle somewhere happening somewhere. Okay, they're all around the circle, all around the fire, all around somewhere. Okay, okay. So he says he had a videotape, but he doesn't have a camera. So we know that he has met with somebody. By what way? Through phone? Through text? Did they send a video to your email? Did you go over there and view it? So my whole thing is, where did you get a videotape from? Okay, because my whole thing is, if he would have said, I have a videotape of you calling the fire department very frantically, and I'm upset, I would have noted, took that in, and I would try to work on that. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So my whole thing is, yeah, now after the fact, they're going to say, oh, this, and that. No. That's not correlating with what actually happened. Because if you have a complaint, you would have a correlating correspondence with me about that complaint. Okay, you can't just make up a whole bunch of things after the fact and say and throw everything, because you should have hit this, you should have that. That still does not negate that. After the fact, how did you? Why? What was the initial? The initial reasoning was that you were transphobic. You knew Rich was, when I gave you his ID and it said female. I mean the F. And ever since then, you and your talking of people that you conspire with, that obviously got your number or you got theirs, and you're never on the block, but you can see every little thing that goes on with everybody else. When I tell you something to me, and even in Texas, it's I don't see anything. I'm only here one day a week. I don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. No, everybody's lost. They don't know what's going on. Okay? How we're the only ones that know what's going on? Make it make sense. Oh, yeah. So they could call us crazy. Okay. Like I said, the more going kicking and screaming, that is the wrong way. Okay? Go running through the streets. Let it sink in. You allowed that. If you're saying, yeah, it was Rich Long. Is that what you're saying, Jabari or Handy? We did set him up. It is. You know, again, I would feel more traumatized. I would rather y'all not do that. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be just like that. What was that? Just happened last week. Or yeah, a guy ran over a guy on the radio on the sidewalk trying to high speed chase somebody. A cop ran over some guy on the sidewalk. We rather you not do that. You know what I'm saying? Let the nigga get away. You know what I'm saying? That don't run over people. My whole thing is I understand your police work, but traumatizing the kids on, you know what I'm saying, don't make any sense off of some guy's word that it was actually the aggressor. So I know that's more egg on the face. So actually the aggressor that lie and he gets to walk out. So no, we're going to be fully exposing this whole thing. And because why? What backroom door deals talks are going on about Rich Long? They got everybody up in the daggone tizzy because Rich Long ain't hurt nobody. Rich Long ain't never shot a gun. Rich Long ain't did anything but mind his damn business. Okay? Y'all have allowed people to shoot up in a school zone and then freaking, you know, be out and not show up to court. So let's sit backwards around. Okay, I'm not understanding. So all that was necessary. And then, so even if I'm doing my police work. I can't, you know what I'm saying? This is what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Okay, so what was the excuse of voluntarily taking him to arrest him right in front of the school while kids are out playing? And they got to stop and, what's going on? Black man. These are mostly like Latina and Asian kids at this school. That's what the do you think that helps us as a people or does it hurt us as a people? So we got visual of black people on your side acting a fool. Okay? But the coons are quick to say you're crazy and all this other dumb stuff. No, you're crazy. That you allow yourself to, never mind. Anyway, to be a tool, to be an absolute tool, and Judas, a fucking Judas, and then get mad and say, okay, well, this person wasn't I gotta, well, you shouldn't. No. And people will do all things but look in the goddamn mirror. That is going to be the greatest fight. I'm telling you. Holding that motherfucking mirror up to a goddamn fucking person's face. Holding that mirror up. This is what I do all day. This is what I do. I've done. I say this on my page all the time. I get the most pushback. I done got knocked back 1,000 times. Motherfuckers have been so disloyal. Motherfuckers have been so because this is what all I do. This is all I do. Hold that motherfucker mirror goddamn up to your goddamn eyes. That's all I do. So I know I'm very well at it. I'm very good at it. I've been doing this for 20 years. Okay. So all I'm here to do is to hold the mirror up to everybody's face. I know we want to look, we want to point. But when the people have to play accountability and we actually ask ourselves, what if you have cameras in the back, you standing in the doorway of your laundromat like this, what were you trying to accomplish? And my whole thing is, if your first thing is he's crazy, see, that's again, that's not you holding the mirror up to your fucking face. Okay, turn it around, turn the camera phone around, and do a selfie, and figure out why. Who told you to do this? Now this nigga gonna say he was taking selfies. Let me see him. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, people try to play games. Okay. What is the excuse for this in the doorway other than to antagonize? So then you gaslight people into no end on all angles, and then you wonder why their home life is getting in turmoil. That's why I said I don't care about what the fuck him and I went through. We probably wouldn't have went through half the shit we went through because of this bullshit of going all over town. All over town. It was very stressful. Okay, and not only that, now Karen is interjected herself into the fucking chat. You know what I'm saying? She's now we got to deal with that. So it just was piled on. No, we're not going to believe, or we're not going to now allow. And like I said, that it is not correlating. It's not correlating. Okay. So all that is a mind game to give the illusion that these coons and rats have power. You see, they play that mind game. They did it with Takashi. They do whatever they want negative to be highlighted, then they'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Just to be reactionary. See, that's the only thing they want. That's the only reason why they're parading certain people around and they're doing this and doing that, and they're purposely doing things to. All right, I told you, myself and Rich, we were watching them, and I said this block reminds me a lot of that series because how every day they would be doing something, and I stopped watching it. Whatever episode it went to where the people were in the crazy house, I said I stopped watching it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna take a lot more than that. That stuff that happened to that lady. I mean, that was very tragic, but foundational Black Americans are way stronger than that, and that's the God's the honest truth. We will all be in. I mean, every single one of us have a horror story. Okay, when they say American Nightmare, American Horror, yes, every single one of us. So to point at somebody and say you're crazy because they have a bad day, but everybody else can have a bad day, you got to be thrown in the loony bin? What? No, make it make sense. But their bad day can lead to death. But that's okay because people understand bad days happen. You know what I'm saying? But you have a bad day. Come on now. That don't lead into any type of violence or death, but you just, you know? So my whole thing is, if that's the case, if anybody can say anything, if anybody's on the phone and somebody can say something right now, and that was a veiled threat. Somebody can say something right now, and if I feel like that, just telling me, then I'm going to use that same tactics. I feel the same exact way, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Again, I feel like I have just as much stake and claim as a person, anybody in this whole situation. Where the way my family have given back to this state and this country, rich as well. So no, I don't feel like I'm doing anything that I don't need to be doing. There's no way. That's why I said I stopped watching, because I said that's unrealistic, Rich. We will all be in the nut house if that was the case. You know how much stuff we have been through as a people? Okay? Horror stories. Each and every one of us. Okay? So for them to say that and try to put something like that on my fucking name, knowing that living this life as a Black woman, to still be standing, you know what I'm saying? To still, you know, To the worry about my dogs. Oop. To the worry about my dogs. Oop. Oh, I don't want to fiddle with it if it ain't gonna be, because I'll sit up here and break this whole daggone desk. If it's not with my dogs or whatever, continuing to harass, um, continuing to I was trying to get this whole thing together, but I told you my phones, I don't have them in front of me. I just have this red phone, which is my old phone. It's not active and it fell. But yeah, I was trying to I love this phone because it takes the best pictures. Let me put it back together. Jabari Handy, I don't know who you are, but we're telling the truth 100%. If you are a black man, you're a definite coon. If that's the case, if my thing is, you seem, I mean, if you didn't say whether you was a part of this situation or not, but it just seems like it is, because I understand that you don't understand that people can be set up, even though it happens every day. Sorry. I can understand that, but it's 100% true. Each account nobody can understand how it feels to deal with a situation with a Karen. It's time consuming. And I mean, I'm just going to be totally blow by blow about the whole situation. Like I said, I went to the store that morning. My respectfulness, child, let me tell you something. Anyway, I went to that store that morning. I was shorted about 15 cents or whatever. So I went upstairs. I asked him. I was surprised that he let me go. Uh, so but I'd always keep my word. So I went right upstairs and I got 20 cents because I always try to be respectful of people's times. Okay. Now you see how we are and how we always are. Okay. This is what they attack. My thing is, I know there are cold killers out there that these motherfuckers would not go nowhere near. So I don't want to believe. I don't want to hear that they are fighting crime. Is what I'm saying. Or they're caring about the neighborhood, or they're fighting crime. Because I know there are cold killers out there that these people would not even go nowhere near and play these games. They only do it to people that they feel like they can bully. Please believe. And the black people are on code with white supremacy around here. They turned a blind eye because they so scared. Scared of what? What future? Like I said, anyway. But anyway. These coons definitely don't give a fuck about their kids. You know what I'm saying? Don't. How can you? The same system that is protecting you is going to turn on you. The same system. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I don't have time. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. It's Rich Long. Rich Long is the problem because Rich Long. Okay. There is no place for him to need to be staying in, or whatever the fuck he needed to be more respectful of, or whatever. No, do not call the cops on me when I'm not doing anything. I don't need to say it nicely or nicer. Okay? That is it. Okay? No, that was very disrespectful. That was very self serving. And like I said, we may play a card. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole thing is the private investigators, I got everything. Okay? The private investigators have everything. Okay? All of this text, all of this, everything. because that's what we have to do. There's no other way that we will be able to get through this with these people. And that's sad, but that's the reality of the situation. Like I said, even if they say, okay, yeah, I was giving them the benefit of the doubt, and I was really, really praying that they weren't involved. I really, really, really was. This is disheartening for me. I'm not worried about Rich. This is very disheartening. First of all, to know that all this is going on, and that racism and transphobia is just running rampant in this city. I just can't believe it. It's sad. Like I said, if someone being wronged is not enough for you to act, if someone being stolen away with no apparent warrant is not enough for you to act, that means we are in a state of lawlessness. And it's not the purge because of the people, it's you. That doesn't make any sense. Why, when we call to report a hate crime for 2 months, why has it not been reported? Okay, Jabari Handy says that I'm all over the place when I'm really not. I'm really not. That's what they wanted to do. This is just one case, and we say it right in the video. And we say it right in the video that this is something that stemmed from the day before with this guy coming to our home and knocking on the door and putting everybody that was walking by at risk. So you hear it right in the video. Okay? Right in the video. As a matter of fact, let me just go get the phone. I didn't feel like getting up and stuff, but let me just get up. Because, I'm not going to play with people no more. They say, let me charge this one. Just give me a second, guys. I need to stretch my legs anyway. Been on here for 2 hours. I'm not going to be too much longer, but I just wanted to be able to, I don't have anything to lie about. I don't have anything, and that's what I said in the last video of my history, my very rich history with this city, and love that I have, and disappointment that I have, to be honest. Disappointment. It's very embarrassing because people who know me as Mrs. Rocky, and it's not any coincidence that Rocky was filmed right here on this block. Part of it. Okay? Mrs. Rocky, what they call me. Like I said. All right, so but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, these people think, no, Ma. Man. God today. Anyway, oh my gosh. Look at my daggone pets. And they'll never be doing no crap like this. They sitting up there laying in the bed. This was them yesterday. I told you they are. This was them after them running around all crazy. Yeah, it's running around all crazy. They don't never they sitting up there just. Then they got their own daggone bed. But see, this is how they minds work or whatever. When one person gets something, they want it. So they could have two of the same thing. they will starve themselves looking at what the other person got. So I got to completely separate them and yeah, this is let me see if I can get a better picture because you can't really see. Uh yeah, this is this was after they been acting a fool all day. They missing Rich Long. This the one, this the pit bull that'll be sitting up there acting out. They just depressed. You can go on my page. They don't act the same. Because imagine, you have to understand how pets' mind work. Okay. They don't want to not feel protective or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they know something's going on. They know something ain't right. It ain't right. All right, what's this? All right. Like I said, I don't. Maybe it's not this phone. Maybe it's the other phone because I'm going down too far. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Let me go to videos. Yeah. Like I said, I just putting your hands on somebody. First of all, catcalling another man, I feel is crazy. So my thing is, if I can't if I can't now tell you all the things that I think that you're crazy, you're telling me you're crazy because you have your bullying system on your side. But I can give you actual accounts of direct things that you have done, not just making blanket statements because I have a bullying system. Okay. And I'm just going to lay on that and rest on that. And to hell with you, brother. Come on now. People are sad. Um, like I said, it don't matter what the hell happened. Even in situations like that, some things we don't do in front. You know what I'm saying? We can reprimand each other in a different way, right, Black people? Especially if you're the aggressor. Hmm. What he's saying and is not correlating. It's not correlating. It's not correlating. So the fact that everybody's out and about, how? When nobody contacted this, I left this on message this morning. Still, right now, Rich's lawyers, James Temple, has not freaking contacted us back. So, but they're more worried. I'm worried about. I always talk about people about Lovecraft Country, about how that lady actually got into, no, she got the guys to beat her up, so she could try to get a ounce of humanity to feel something for somebody else, and then still ended up turning her back on the black girl, on the black person. So that's what we're trying to tell you, coons. They can act like they empathize all they want, but if until no, no, they can act like they emphasize all they want. It does not matter. At the end of the day, we see what time it is. So how much does Black Lives Matter? How much does trans lives matter? This is what I'm trying to understand through these people, because it's so more important to try to hurt a trans person than to come up with the truth. And I've never heard of such a thing. No, I'm going to allow, look, okay? This is the video of after they bust in the door. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Let me get it real steady. Oh, sorry. That's my other phone. Sorry. See, look, 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 look. See? See? I'm trying to get where that glass is off of here. See? And they're taking him down towards the school. See? See, all the way down the block towards the school. That was a tactic. And then right after that, I shut the door, but then I came right back out because I'm like, oh hell no, I'm gonna come right back out. And that's why I came back out because I wanted to see. This is him calling me. Hold on. See how far back they got this? I'm right here. I don't know what's going on. I'm right here. See? Trying not to show all the little tabs and stuff because I. Right at the school. See, this is the school. They right there. So let's go watch it again. This is the first video. This is right after they bust up in here. The officer right there, the lady, is the officer that he said that harassed him. So they're handing him right over to this lady. Okay? That he said in that you see in the description box? You see the description box? You see that he's saying this lady's name? Okay, I think that's either one of the if it's not her, it's somebody else he complained about. So they handed him, they thought it would be fitting to hand him right over to the person that he complained about. Let's watch it again. Okay. See, and he's saying it. I'm not going to put it up, but he's saying, okay. See? See? They're taking him all the way down the block. Okay. Let's go to the next video. Now, mind you, that was the day after. So this is me. Let me go back. Because I closed the door there, but I came right back out. Because I'm like, oh my God, I got to capture this. This is the school right here. This is the school. Oh, sorry, guys. That's the school. And that's where they park right there. See, at the school. So right in front of the school. You see the flashing lights? That's how far away. See this guy even walking. That's even showing you how far down this person had to go. They parked right in front of the school and took him all the way back there. Okay? Because I said, whoever came up with this plan was the devil himself. And I stick by that. Yes, I do. Definitely. Y'all showed it even more and more and more after that. So yeah, I definitely stick by what I said at the beginning. And I didn't even know y'all was going to go this low. So look at this. Coming here, no warrant. Boom, 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 boom. Our pets have not been the same. Okay. My son, we have. I don't even want to go and get raw on this line until we can speak to the proper people. And trust me, we have. Okay. Let's let it go again. Okay. That's how far. That's a school. That's an elementary or middle school. I can't be no because there's small kids that go there. So this is what they thought that was okay, coming 2, 3 days in a row, because Rich Long is the problem, right? But the heck with these kids going to this school. And just research, it was lockdowns. Okay, they shut the whole school down. Okay, but that's okay. That's all right. That's how he was calling me. That's how he was calling me the night that guy called, put his hands on him about 3 or 4 times. Just and it kept getting closer and closer and closer. Because that's how far it was. That's now you can measure. That's where the door is. That's how far it was. And then he's calling my name. It's getting close. Okay? He's coming back from the store. He's calling me multiple times and it's getting closer and closer. And the only thing I hear is, Mashika! Just like that. So I run downstairs and then those 2 guys ran off and went to the police. Okay? So now they're worried about their information being out there. I don't understand how, Sway. How? People who make extra bold moves and do all this craziness don't now, they're usually okay with, because who are you? We already know where each other at. So who are you worried about? This is what I'm saying. So I don't know. This guy may got a lot of enemies. Maybe we need to look into that. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't live a certain way, you don't worry about certain things. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's already worried about that. That should be the last thing on that person's mind when they walked into trying to mess up somebody else's freaking life with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Trying to alter somebody else's shit. So no, that now clearer thoughts are coming back, and no, that's not how it works. This is how far the school is back. Like I said, these people did not give a crap about the kids. Why did they have to witness that? Why did they have to witness this? Okay, let me close it down. Why did they have to witness this? Tuesday, what was it, the 19th of October? Why? Now they could have went the other way. You see, so they not blocking the street up. They can't use that excuse. I see the cars going by. Thank God today. Because so they purposely parked all the way back at the school. Cars can go by. I see them right there. Oh, I had even gave y'all the benefit of the doubt that y'all could use that. God is just amazing. I even gave y'all the benefit of the doubt that y'all can use that y'all were blocking the block. I was even trying to give y'all an out. That y'all were blocking the block off because it is a one way, so no cars could go by. No, we see cars going by nicest day. You're just purposely at the school. After we have, I don't know for what reason, somebody's not at the school. We're not at the school. We ain't never been at no damn school. So my whole point is, no, it was you people. Okay? Look how far. Like I said, see where the school is right there. Look. This is a guy walking down the block. Now you can get how far they purposely parked all the way down at the thing. When you see, okay, open parking spaces closer. Okay, but they purposely parked all the way down there. When they see parking spaces out front, but they park or they could go the other way. Maybe they got to use the excuse that no, we couldn't go out front. We had to go. Well, why in front of an elementary school? Trying to play on these kids' minds. So they see Rich Long get carted away. So even if these kids have to see later on, they got his face. Come on now, it's all a military mind game. When he was the hero, actually saving kids. It was your people. How sinister, how heinous, how sinister, how heinous. How sinister, how heinous. How sinister, how heinous, you know? And then walking him all the way. This is the officer that he complained about, that white lady in the thing. That's the officer that he complained about. I don't know if it's Shield or Hanley. I'm not sure. But these are the officers that he's the lady officer is the one that he complained about, or in this letter here. And they're handing him right there. They're handing him right over to see. He's trying to close the door. He don't want nobody to see that the heinous crap that's going on. And I open that door right back up. I'm like, what the hell? See? They handed him right to the person he just complained about the night before. And then took him right in the direction of where that guy's house was. Okay? And then parked right across the street from. So not only is it the school there, okay? Not only is the school there, not only, hold on, this is, let me get the other one. Okay. Not only was it the school there, but that's right across from where the guy lives. So I bet they feel great that day. You know what I'm saying? For what? Oh, and I'm not supposed to be here doing what I'm doing right now? And how many people has this happened to? How many people has to be tortured by this? How many people have to suffer being a victim? And so after the day after Rich Long, and you write that email that's in the thumbnail, that's the night before this. So that warrants that. And to take you right to in front of the guy's door, that's all mind games. So like I said, let me give you the numbers. For the school district, you can call 215-686-1444, 215-686-1444. As we know, the detectives, we have hold on, guys. Every time I have to break my live, it's all, they never send out my daggone notification. So I never have as many people on my second live as I have on my first live. Every time I have to break up this live. So I hated doing that. Even to do that for Rich Long, because people always have so much to say, and when you come back with facts, they don't want to talk anymore. And I'm like, why? What is the difference? What is going on? I don't have no reason to lie. I have absolutely no reason to lie. And I don't have nothing to lie about. That's why I let you people know my history, to let you know that I don't have a reason to lie. I'm not in a criminal family. I'm not a part of anybody that's of a low caliber. You know what I'm saying? So I don't carry myself that way. Any issues that him and I went through or been through, okay, then if that was an issue, that should have been presented as an issue. I don't want to hear a whole bunch of kitchen sink stuff because we already know I can't take that validly because that's what you guys do. So I can't take that as a valid complaint. When things happen, the rules are, and what we discussed is that immediately the landlord inform you about it, or vice versa. You inform him. So if other things are going on and you're conspiring with X, Y, and freaking Z, and then act on things actively in our lives, like I said, it all started with a Karen. Karen, I walked out the store, gave the man the 20 cents. I went and I sat in the car with Rich. And Karen got closer. Karen got closer. We didn't want to engage. We wanted Karen the fuck away from us. But we were in the car, we're laughing. We rolled the window up, to be honest. We rolled it all the way up. And like I said, rightfully so. Okay, we don't feel no type of way about that. Okay, rightfully so. Rolled the window up. Right there in that stance, no more, no less. Karen's right there. Now, mind you, she was behind us at a safe distance. So I don't want to hear anything. I don't care about what Karen has to say because everybody needs to just hold that motherfucking mirror up to your fucking face and say, how did we get here? Okay, let me go to the bathroom. Okay, that's why. How? It's not because of Rich Long. It is not for me fighting for Rich Long. It is you. It is you. It is you. It's you 100%. So, she called the cops. And like I said, even that guy saying, well, Rich wasn't innocent enough. Like I said, it's somebody connected with this situation, and it's somebody still trying to play a game. Rich Long and I are not playing any games with any of these people. None. Absolutely none. These people have turned a blind eye. They're letting heinous acts go unchecked. They are allowing unlawfulness to run amok. And yes, she called the cops in that stance, no more, no less, with the windows up. She gets closer, and talking to the girl with D'Angelo braids in the video that they now have taken down. And that guy is out. So that, like I said, they're trying to now make Rich that guy. That is why the point of making sure that those kids saw Rich Long, okay, and not the actual guy who came shooting. They threw his life away to do God knows what to him. Okay? Wake up to the reality. Okay? Wake up to the reality. When he was sent to that prison the first time, it was hell. When he was sitting in that prison the second time, it was hell. Okay? They made him to get I'm gonna allow him to tell his story. Okay? But you see in the description box. So after somebody tells you that, what's in the description box, they thought it befitting to now come with whoever. First of all, come with the officer who he complained about. Okay? All military mind games. Take him right back to in front of the house that just the night before just the night before. Like I said, he helped this guy. Not and I'm not even gonna say more because so no, this guy knowing his heart of hearts, the shit, the shit shouldn't have even got this damn far. So in that case, I don't blame the police because the shit shouldn't even got as far as it did if these motherfuckers would have around here would have minded this business. That's why I said I'm starting from the initial point of what happened, and that was the most scariest fucking time of my life. Every time situation. So that's why I say I don't trust these people. I do not trust these people. They do not see. They do not feel. They do not. They do not have a heart, a soul. They don't have nothing. People are fucking lunatics, bullies, and anybody in their right mind will respect someone standing up to bullies. Let's be real. That's why I said I don't know where the wherever you're talking about. Y'all need to come to reality that you people have bullied us to no end, and it's more respect for what I'm doing right now than your bullying system. It's more respect for Rich showing great restraint after you people come multiple times and are trying to cover it up. And still came out the hero and was showing restraint and never shot a gun in any of that situation. But we supposed to be worried about a dormant object over your actions? No, not today. Not today, Satan. We're supposed to be worried about something dormant and over your actions. Is that what the law is now? Because I think that there's a lot of stuff going on. Are you going to act off of my word? Or do I gotta wait till Monday? It's Monday. I still haven't heard back. Wow, it's Monday at 3, almost 4 o'clock, and I have not heard back from Zungalo or okay. I haven't heard from Zungalo or Mr. Detective Martella. So okay, let's see. See? So you can see. I'm just gonna put up on the screen. Let's see. Let's see. Hold up. So you can read. He knew about this. Let me see if the and he even CC'd his management companies. Let me put this up on the screen. I wish I could turn this thing down because I don't want. Can I make it? I can't even make this thing bigger. Oh god, because I hate this freaking light because you can't really see. Maybe I can get closer. Now you can. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. This thing is getting on my nerves. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I do it like this. Let me see. See. Maybe I do it like that. All right. Maybe that. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Trying to. I'm sorry if you see everything on my phone. I'm gonna read it to you. October 18th. This is what Rich Long writes back. The lady with the shooter in that video. This is the video that he sent. Okay, now you see his what he wrote. Hold on. Am I doing something wrong? Because y'all don't think you can see this. This is why is this black? This is what I'm saying. Like something ain't right with my daggone phone. Let me get this up. But please continue to donate. Please continue to give. It's Cash App maddpop. MADDPOP. Let me actually put that in the chat so that way. All right. We're just gonna put his thing up there so that way it says keeping people warm. Yes, that's it. That was the most. And then it's like and I remember like a day later after that Karen situation, we rode around. Like I said, we're not allowing these people. These people have been frantically which long every day they can't think of a fucking thought, a thing to do. So we're regularly living our lives. Like even if that, that's how black people are. We just keep it the fuck moving. You motherfuckers get stuck on stupid because you have no fucking life. Let's be real. Get a fucking life, you low life motherfuckers. But anyway, so we're out and about. We're doing and living our lives, going to football games, having the time of our lives. Rocky Steps, restaurants, Fat Tuesdays. We're living our lives. I'll guarantee you, we got more freaking pics of things that we're doing than these people ever would. They just got pics of Rich Long. Exactly. Like I said, let me get to the Oh, here we go. I don't know why this is like this. Maybe it always was like that, and I'm just not Oh, now I know why. I'm trying to figure out why the shit was black. Okay. Now I know why. Cause he CC'd his company in the email. And then he CC'd that to me. So let me see here. All right, let me see here. Yeah, they just playing a whole bunch of fucking games. Here we go. I don't know if you can't, probably can't see that. Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit. Let me turn this screen down so that way you can probably see a little bit better. I hate that fucking line. How do I get rid of that thing? That freaking line. Let me see if I can turn it up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Let's see how. Maybe I can do a full screen. Maybe I. See, I don't know how to work this stuff, so I don't know. View. Oh, well, I can't enter full screen. There we go. All right. Ooh, now I'm learning. I finally learned something that can help my life. See the date on this? So this is what sis was. I know my phone is cracked up like a mug. Let me see if I can turn it up. Make sure. Oops. Here you go. Sorry, but my phone looked like a crime scene. I told you Rich did that. See? Now you click that link, the video is private. See? Now, is that because then they could say, oh, we made the video private because we caught the guy. We didn't need that video up anymore. Okay, then why is he not showing up to court? So my thing is put the video back up now because he's not showing up. How? It seems like you're trying to railroad Rich Long, and he's the only one that's going to be doing time for this bullshit that you guys fucking manipulated. No, that sounds crazy when he was the victim of the crime. I know you guys don't care. I know there's not an ounce of humanity in a single one of you. I know that it's not, but it needs to be. It needs to be. This is a crime they are sweeping underneath the rug. This guy here has never been arrested. This guy here is still walking the neighborhood. This is the guy that when they came up here in Rich's and came up here in my home, they don't respect me. They got a million excuses. Why are you doing this and why are you doing that? Well, why is anybody doing anything? See, my whole thing is, why is anybody doing anything? What is the probable cause? You're just trying to hold and stall him out. And you're mad because I won't allow you to do that because I know it's wrong. I know that he legitimately was in a situation multiple times. That's why. I would not be here if this guy was in the wrong. And that's the truth. I don't stand up for people when they wrong. See? This is me imploring the guy. Well, this is Rich, not me. This is, hold on. This is Rich. See? I'm just gonna scroll it up because I can got rid of that thing. So I'm gonna let you read it like this. Pause for the calls. So that was October 18th. October 19th, that was at nighttime. Because I remember this like it was yesterday because we were just coming out of the Rite Aid or going to the Rite Aid. And then this email comes and he's like, what the fuck is this? Like, and I'm like, calm down, babe. It's okay. You know how he is talking to people. I said, calm down. It's gonna be okay. What is going on? So I said, don't worry about it. We'll just worry about it when we get back to, to inside. So he addresses it and stuff like that. And like I said, tired, exhausted. We already had a long day. I know these people don't care. We already had a long day. And I was like, we went in the house and we just prayed and prayed and prayed. See, people don't understand that we prayed our way through a lot of this stuff. Through a lot of this stuff. you know? Prayed our way through a lot of this stuff. Even right after that, Karen had lied on us. It just knowing that oh my God, let me tell you something. And it was this guy, this Italian, oh, I don't know what he was, but he, pulled up. It was just like a whole bunch of shit going on around that time that I'm just like, God, this woman just gets to lie, and all of this heinousness shit happened in my life. And me even you know what I'm saying, just showing this right now. Ooh. I wish I could put this in white. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Goodness, I cannot stand with that freaking. Or maybe you can read it a little bit better. Let me see if the screen. There we go. That worked for me. It may be better for people. Guarantee you. Let me tell you something. That's what I said. You ain't even gonna believe how many Asian people is on our side. That's what I said. That's what I said. So this is us being passionate about a crime that happened and that we felt like was being um, swept underneath the rug. Hello? Who's calling? Yes. Yes, I called because I'm not understanding why the guy at 623 Dickinson Street has not been arrested.
Right. So I spoke to Rich about that in the interview and in the email, and I spoke to his attorney. I'm not comfortable meeting with him without his attorney present because he got charged with the two crimes. And I see that the case that
Well, he shouldn't have been charged with anything. But anyway, go ahead.
What'd you say?
He should not have been charged with anything.
Yeah, I had not. I don't. I know you don't believe me, but I had nothing to do with arresting Rich at all. Nothing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I want you to understand that. And I told Rich's lawyer that I will testify for Rich that he had a gun pointed at him the day before the shooting, the day of the shooting. He had a gun pointed at him, and the guy shot the gun in the air. And that I would testify that that happened at Rich's.
Now I'm on live right now. Do you want me to get off live? Because I'm you called me in the middle of the live. I'm not trying to record you or nothing, but I'm on live.
Okay. Well, I don't want like my conversation recorded without like a body camera there with the police too.
Okay. Well, let me get off live because I'm going to get off live. I'm just letting you know I was on live before you came on, so that part is recorded because so what you said so far has been. I'm just letting you know that a full disclosure, but I'm gonna get off live right now.
Okay.
All right. Just hold up. All right. Thank you guys. Continue to donate. Thank you. Free Rich Long. Justice for Rich Long. Keep us in prayer. Thank you.